everyone, before we dive into today's story, tell me in the comments, where are you watching from and what time is it right now where you are? I love seeing how many amazing people tune in from all over the world. If you enjoy these kinds of stories, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, tap the like to you, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss a new upload. Let's get into it. He smirked across the courtroom table, that same smug curl of his lips I once mistook for confidence. "You'll never touch my money again," he said loudly, making sure everyone heard. His mistress, her perfume thick and desperate, leaned in, smiling like she'd already won. "That's right, sweetheart," she purred. And his mother, that polished viper in pearls, added, "She doesn't deserve a cent." The judge shuffled papers. Then he reached for the letter I'd placed on his desk that morning. He scanned it, paused, and laughed. Not politely, but deep, uncontrollable laughter that filled the courtroom. When he looked up, his tone softened, almost amused. "Oh," he said, "this is good." That's when their faces changed. Their smirks vanished. His hand froze on the table. His mistress's color drained. His mother's pearls rattled. They had no idea what was coming. We met 15 years ago, a corporate dinner, champagne, and promises. He was magnetic, full of vision and ambition. I was naive enough to think I'd found someone who saw me, not just what I could become for him. He built his empire, and I built the foundation under it, writing proposals, handling clients, structuring his investments. My name wasn't on the door, but my fingerprints were everywhere. He used to say, "We're a team." He stopped saying that when he met her. It started small, late nights at work, his phone flipped screen down, cologne I didn't recognize on his shirts. Then the emotional distance, like he'd already moved out, leaving only his body behind. I found the truth on a Tuesday. A message flashed across his laptop while he showered. "I love you, can't wait to be the next Mrs. Lawson." It wasn't the betrayal that broke me. It was the arrogance that he thought I'd never find out. So I didn't confront him. I didn't cry. I didn't scream. I just started planning. The first step was silence. Silence made him careless. He thought I was broken, too fragile to notice the shifting accounts, the secret credit cards, the trust funds he'd hidden under shell companies. He underestimated what 15 years of building his empire had taught me. He didn't realize that I was the one who set up those accounts, that every hidden transaction still ran through systems I had quietly coded to mirror his financial activity. While he planned a future with her, I rewrote the present. For months, I built a quiet trail, one he'd never notice until it was too late. I traced assets, properties, transfers, found every mistress expense labeled as a business transaction, and I made copies, all perfectly time-stamped, organized, and legally airtight. When he served me divorce papers, he smiled as if giving me an execution notice. He had no idea he was handing me the weapon. I waited for the right moment, the hearing, the stage he'd chosen for his victory lap. He came in wearing a $1,000 suit and confidence that could fill the room. His mistress in designer red, his mother gleaming with triumph. They thought this was my downfall. I wanted them to think that. When the judge asked if I had any final submissions, I simply slid the letter across the table. "It's all in there," I said. He didn't even look. He was too busy smiling. The judge read it, stopped, read it again. Then the laughter started. He turned to my husband, that polished predator suddenly paling under fluorescent lights. "Mr. Lawson," the judge said, "it seems your business expenses, hotel suites, jewelry, overseas transfers, were all charged to the joint marital accounts. That makes them shared debt." The color drained from his face. "Furthermore," the judge continued, Mrs. Lawson has provided documentation proving she was a financial contributor to every major asset, including the properties and businesses currently under your name. And since those transactions are verifiable," he smiled, tapping the folder, "she's entitled to half." His mistress looked like she'd swallowed poison. "And as for you, Miss Carter," the judge added, "those business gifts you received, you may be subpoenaed to return them as misappropriated funds." The courtroom was silent. He turned to me then, really looked at me, like he was seeing me for the first time. I held his gaze, calm, steady, the way you'd look at a dangerous animal behind glass. He opened his mouth, but no words came out. I didn't need to speak. My silence had already spoken for me. The hearing ended with the sound of the gavel and the end of his empire. He lost half of everything, including control. The accounts froze, assets liquidated, reputation crumbled. His mistress left within a week. His mother stopped calling altogether. I walked out of that courthouse lighter than I'd felt in years. Outside, the sky was sharp and clear, the kind of day that feels like a clean slate. He once told me, "You're nothing without me." Funny, now he's nothing without me, and he finally knows it. Because when the judge finished reading it,